Hello, everybody. This is John Butero, and I'm back with a short video today. I'm going to do something that I've never done before, not on Facebook or anywhere else. Now, you've probably seen a lot of people that used to make jokes about how that on Facebook, people will take pictures of everything that they're doing. They'll even take pictures a lot of the time of the food that they're eating. They'll go out to eat and they'll take pictures of it and they'll announce the food that they've eaten. And so today I'm going to do something I normally wouldn't do because I figure most people don't care what I'm eating, so I'm not going to bother to do that. But I'm going to let you see what I'm eating today for lunch as I'm getting ready to start my day going out and making my runs. I'm a truck driver. I'm going to be making deliveries all night long. And today I've chosen to eat at McDonald's. Now, what is the significance of that, and why should anybody care? Well, in case you've been haven't been really keeping up with anything going on in the news, Donald Trump was recently on the news where he was at a McDonald's working there, and he was making a point about how that his political rival Kamala Harris claimed she worked at McDonald's, but there's no evidence to show she ever did. So now Donald Trump has eaten there. Well, big deal, end of story. I thought it was a great uh, campaign idea, but, and I made some comments about it in another video, but that was pretty much the end of it. But now I saw a story this past week. It hasn't been getting a whole lot of coverage, but Rosie O'Donnell supposedly got so upset about it, she's decided to boycott McDonald's. Now, I think that perhaps she thought better about making a big deal about it because maybe she realized that it wasn't such a good idea. If I don't know how many of you remember it, but a while back, Chick-fil-A, there were people that got upset with the owners of Chick-fil-A and they decided to boycott it. It was a bunch of woke types, liberals and stuff, and progressives, and they were all boycotting Chick-fil-A. And what was the result of the boycott? The result of the boycott was that Christians from all over the USA decided they were going to eat at Chick-fil-A to prop them up and support them because all of these liberals, progressive, woke types were attacking Chick-fil-A. I was one of them, as a matter of fact. And I went down to a Chick-fil-A and had dinner there at a time when I had not really planned to do it. And the parking lot was jam-packed full beyond anything I've ever seen. I had to wait a ridiculous amount of time to get my food, but I did it anyway. And I noticed that if you were to look at the parking lot and the cars that were out there, they were all with all kinds of Christian fish and bumper stickers about Jesus and everything on it. And everybody inside, it was almost like going to a church revival service because all the people in there were evangelical, fundamentalist type Christians. So that's what happened with Chick-fil-A. And so what I decided to do, so I don't think there's going to be any widespread boycott of McDonald's or anything, but because Rosie O'Donnell decided to boycott McDonald's, I decided I'm going to make a decision that on dinner tonight, even though I don't eat out very often, that I'm going to eat at McDonald's. Even though I could go to numerous other places, I decided to eat at McDonald's. And I want to encourage everybody else to do the same thing. If these liberals decide they're going to boycott any type of business because they're upset, because the business in some way or another favors Donald Trump, or because the business is considered against their agenda, their woke agenda, I want to encourage Christians to go out and just make an intentional decision to support those businesses, whatever that they may be. And let's turn it right around on them. See, boycotts can be effective at times. They can be effective if you're in a situation where almost everybody in the whole country is in agreement with you. But boycotts are very ineffective when half of the country is in opposition to you. And when it comes down to like this election here between Trump and Harris, you can look at all the polls and how evenly divided the country is. Somebody boycotting a business because they don't like Donald or because they support Donald Trump isn't going to have much effect when half the country supports Donald Trump if we will get out and support that business. We can actually turn it around on them. Now, when the Chick-fil-A thing was going on, Chick-fil-A got so busy locations were running out of food because they hadn't anticipated that much business. That's how many Christians and fundamentalists and had showed up in order to support them. And I don't expect that's going to happen with McDonald's. I think that Rosie O'Donnell decided to, maybe quiet it down a bit about that boycott. She decided, thought better of it. But if these kind of boycotts start popping up, I'm saying we as Christians, we need to turn it around on them, and we need to do exactly what they're telling us not to do. So if they're telling us to stay away from a business because that business is supporting Christian values against their woke agenda, supporting Donald Trump, then I say it's time to go out and support those businesses. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I've got to make make my rounds, deliver some goods, but hope to be back again soon with another video. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, then I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for joining me today. God bless you.